Hi, Kelly here at Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2019 hybrid LE all-wheel drive Rav4 to show you. So this is an incredible little car. You've got a Toyota certified used vehicle, which means that our Toyota master technicians have gone through and double checked all the mechanical components of this vehicle and made sure it's good to go. The nice part is we have a hybrid master technician as well, that they've gone through this thing and made sure all the components are tip top. But if you know anything about Toyota hybrid, that is about the most reliable piece that Toyota makes. The batteries and everything they do on this guy are considered lifetime, and you should have no problems with it at all. But again, the LE all-wheel drive, the hybrid edition, this thing is about as good as it gets when it comes to fuel economy and utility combination. You get the mid-size SUV with the fuel economy of a small car, just a great all-around little car. So again, a couple things you're going to notice right off the bat is you got the dual exhaust on the back. The blue Toyota symbol means you got the hybrid in there. You can see the backup camera in there as well. Typical black, there are a few little scratches and scuffs on this guy, but overall very, very good. That Toyota certified used vehicle inspection will also do the outside, which means that they've made sure that it is up to Toyota's premium standards. So we've got a good set of tires on this guy, brakes, everything on this guy is top notch. It passes inspection. Couple things I like on these guys is this is new enough to have a Toyota safety sense. So you can see that kind of glass looking Toyota plate on the front. That's going to be your radar adaptive cruise control. That thing tucks into traffic behind. If you can use your cruise control, you can use that. It's just a really nice function. You also have right there in the center, I don't know if you can see it through the glare, there is a lane departure anti-collision camera there for you. It's also your high beams, so having the high beam camera up higher than everything allows you to crest the hill and your high beams to adjust before you need to get there. So that Toyota safety sense, I mean, between the if you're a commuter, having that radar adaptive cruise takes a lot of stress out of there, and then the camera up top, if it sees animals or people, it will try and take you to a dead stop, which is a nice safety feature in there. So let's jump in the back. I'll show you a couple of the things of this guy. Again, being this tailgate style, reach underneath there, pop this thing open, and again, tons of room in there. When you see it laid down, you've got lots of space in there, bigger than a Tacoma's box when you've got those pieces down. You'll also notice you do have 3 child seat anchors, so you have the triple harness on 2 of them, and then the rear harness on this one with the seatbelt lap on there. You can fit 3 child seats across. Of course, if you've got those big boys, you probably only fit 2, but you can get 3 in there if you need to. This comes with Toyota slush mats. Again, they are beveled in there to make sure you're good to go. Underneath here, you do have a full-size spare and a second set of floor mats. That's their winter or summer set that's never been taken out of the plastic. Nice little option. We'll shut this guy up and jump into this back seat. Again, with those slush style mats in there, it keeps everything nice and clean for you. This has got the, not the base, but the upgraded cloth leather seats or cloth seats in this guy. You can see that nice stitch in there. This stuff stays nice and clean. It's not stain resistant, but very easy to get stains out of. Flip this guy back up. You do have a little pull down right here with cup holders in there, and lots of space in there. So again, nice room in the back. And again, like I said, you can fit lots of occupants back there. Open this guy up. First, one of the things with the Toyota safety sense, you can see on there that blind spot monitoring system. That's on both mirrors. Those will turn bright orange when somebody's in your blind spot. Nice, again, feature. The Toyota safety sense in these guys is quite incredible. Lots of safety features in it. You jump in here, you got power windows, power locks. You can lock out button, keep the jerks in the back from messing with your windows. You got your mirrors right there as well. Looking on the inside, you do have manual seats, but you have a couple different controls of it to get it really nice and comfortable. Let's take a peek at that interior. It's just, again, great shape. This thing's been hardly used. Really nice little car. Right here, you've got your heated windshield wipers. So you click that button on, don't need to worry about it. Automatic high beams. So if you click that button right there and then turn this little to auto, push that forward like it is right now into that position, and you never need to touch your high beams ever again. Of course, your gas button here to open up a gas tank, and then your trunk right there for you. This is a telescoping adjustable steering wheel, so it does come out and up with that little guy right there. We'll jump into this thing, show you a couple more of the features that these guys come with. So jumping into this car, a couple nice things you got is this molded steering wheel. As you can see, no matter where you hold it, there's little grooves in the back. It's actually nice and comfortable to hold all the way through. You do have your components on this side. So along the bottom is your audio voice commands right here. This section is your cruise control, so I can turn it on right there, set it to wherever I need. And this is going to allow you to tuck in 3 different stages of how far back you want to be from your car in front of you. The lane departure, it's essentially built-in rumble strips. So essentially this button's going to give you an audible sound inside there. On this guy, you're going to have pick up your phone, change channels, those kinds of details right there. You can go back. You can work this center console right here with this guy. Of course, voice command is all that right there. So again, telescoping steering wheel, I can adjust it to where it's comfortable. We'll take a peek at inside here. You've got your glove box. Again, a nice soft touch material deep in there. One of the nice things about these Ravs is if you look, there's no little holes or anything in there. So if you spill, you know, half a liter of coffee in there, you don't have to worry about it leaking anywhere and being stuck. Really nice and easy to clean. These guys give you the ability to fit not quite a Nalgene in there. You can see how big that is, but a very big cup holder in there as well. When you flip to this mode right here, you've got a few things. EV mode. EV mode is not going to be a permanent electric, but what you're doing is you're telling the car that you want it to be an electric as much as possible. Then you've got your different sport modes right here. So essentially these are going to be your throttle adjustments. So I can adjust my throttle to be a little bit more responsive or a little bit more fuel economy conscious. Push for normal, that's kind of where it's always going to be when you turn the car on and off. Then you got a trail mode. Essentially what this means is it's going to be a little bit more heavy on the traction control. So it's going to be looking for slippage, those kinds of details. So you can really control your traction control, your gas pedal, the whole entire bit, and really dial it into the way you like to drive. This section here is your electronic parking brake. So you just push this button down and it sets the parking brake there for you, so you don't have the old little deal right there. The hold button, what that allows me to do is when I come up in traffic to a stop sign, I don't actually have to hold the brake down. It will automatically hold it for me rather than having that creep forward. If you look underneath there, I've got a USB plug-in, and this is going to be your hard connect, so it actually connects this way here to your stereo, and you got an auxiliary out there as well, and of course a 12-volt power out there. And if you look, this is a big enough spot to stick your phone in there, and you don't have to worry about it sliding around in there. Nice little spot when they start thinking about how they can fit these big phones in there. Heated seats all the way through. Traction control, I can turn it off. It doesn't permanently take it right down to nothing. It just dramatically cuts down how much your traction control is going to affect your driving. We'll jump in and turn this guy on, show you the rest of the stuff here. And the nice part about these hybrids, you turn it on, don't actually hear anything. It's actually on, but it takes a few things to get used to. So if you look on the left-hand side right here, I've turned the traction control off. So you can see the little orange button there, but you can see the charge, eco, and power. That's going to tell you where you are on your hybrid usage. So if you're going downhill, you'll see it drop into the charge mode. And then if you go to the green, it means you're driving well. If you're driving into the above there, you're going to see the power kick in. So when you press with those buttons, you will see that adjust as well. So again, nice little options in there. If you take a peek in there, you see right now that green EV means we're in EV mode. That means the engine's not actually running, we're just running off the battery power. You do have a digital speedometer in there as well. Distance to empty is on that guy as well, so you can see, you know, we're at a half a tank right now and you got 400 kilometers on this thing. One of the beautiful things about these hybrids is the range you get for the amount of gas you're going to stick in these things. So again, nice little touch. If I go to the section right there, you can see that is your lane departure. And then I can put this in drive, and you can see me set how far I want. So let's go like that, hit set, good to go. And then we'll go there. You can see the range of how far I want that cruise control to tuck in behind traffic. When there's a car in front of it, you'll see a little car right in front of that piece, and you'll know that the radar is picking that customer up. This is one of those functions that you just get really used to when you've had it, and you wonder how you drove without the thing in there. So again, nice option. Put thing back in park. It does have a backup camera, so if I jump into here, you do have the backup camera in lots of different modes. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but it does give you a spaceship sound when you're creeping in electric mode, so either forward or backwards. You can just slightly hear it. I don't know if you can hear it over at all, but anyways, it's there. You do have the adjustable thing, so this yellow one allows you to see where you're going to go as I turn my steering wheel. But if I don't like that one, it takes up too much space, I can adjust how I want that to look right down to bare nothing, and that's 6 inches back from the bumper. I can also change this to be a little bit more of a wide angle, so I can see cars beside me and all sorts. So again, a really nice backup camera in this setup. Go back into this. You've got your phone select right there. It allows you to pick which phones you want. You can pair them, remove them. Super easy to pop through. Your Bluetooth audio, I can pop in here, connect to my phone, whatever I need to be. And that guy, go back to the home screen. I can even adjust how that home screen looks. So if I go to setup, customize home screen, I can adjust what I actually want to have on there, which layout that I like, the style, the whole work. So you can really customize this thing in a couple of laps around. You're really going to figure this system out. It's super simple. The voice command, everything is really nice to use. When I jump down to here, you have dual climate control. So you're going to have for the passenger right there and your driver right here. So if I want to go a little lower, a little hotter over here, if I want to hit sync, it will sync it to this guy here for you. If you look on this side, you've got multiple different things right there. So your rear window, front defrost, the whole works, so you can really adjust that. I like having that all out of this screen so you don't have to worry about messing around, but it's a nice option there for you. You do again have enough space in there to stick a cell phone in there if you'd like to. You have your glove box. The orange box is our locking wheel key, locking nut key, I think that's what that's called. And then you've got your front license plates just in case you're taking this thing to BC. So again, really nice little car. Again, Toyota certified used vehicle, and the LE all-wheel drive hybrid is just an amazing little vehicle. Huge fuel economy, a little bit more power than the previous because it's the same engine along with the extra motors. And this is again a Toyota certified used vehicle. So come on down to Cochrane Toyota and check her out.